Did you know that a gratitude practice will actually activate your prefrontal cortex? For reals, it like lights up, and that's the part of your brain that is actually responsible for like decision making, emotional regulation, and being able to concentrate, make good choices. So when we actually make a habit of gratitude, we're not only boosting our mood, but we're actually building up parts of our brain that's going to help us stay calm, focused, and resilient. And now, my favorite part, the brain science behind it. Because when we feel gratitude, our brain releases a surge of neurotransmitters, like the ones of dopamine and serotonin, those feel good, happy hormone combo chemicals that go right through our brain. And this will actually help improve our mood and help us feel more content, connected. By engaging in a gratitude practice on a regular, consistent basis, we can essentially train our brain to release those feel-good, happy hormone combos, and resulting in us feeling good. And over time, this can actually rewire our brain, right, to look for the positive. That's where our RAS would come in, which is gonna just naturally make us feel more optimistic, resilient, and just like good in our human experience. But let's be real, because it's not always easy to feel grateful. Believe me, I've been there, especially when life keeps throwing us really challenging, hard things that we don't want. And sometimes we feel stuck, overwhelmed, or like there is just nothing to be grateful for. And you know what? That's okay, because we have all been there, and usually more than once. But when gratitude doesn't come naturally, there are still ways to give your brain just that little nudge that it needs. So let's take a deep breath in and out. First of all, start small. Seriously, just take a moment to think of one simple thing that you can appreciate. It could be as small as a hot cup of coffee. You have a cell phone to watch this on. You got a warm bed. And it could even be the smallest things that can help just shift our perspective, right? All right, Kate, I know. So another one is to write it down, my friend. Try writing down 3 things you're grateful for each night before bed or before you start the day. The act of writing helps reinforce the feeling. And it's a real simple, powerful, yet noticeable way to make a gratitude a habit, to create your own gratitude practice. Third thing, practice mindfulness. Yeah, like practice like a mindful gratitude. For example, when something positive is happening, just take a few moments and like acknowledge it. Let yourself feel it fully. Let it sink in. And just like say, yeah, thank you. This feels good. Because these little pauses can help you really feel and remember the good moments in life. Okay, let's take a deep breath in and out. The next way, express it. Share gratitude with others. Whether it's thanking a friend for sending a kind message, or maybe telling a sibling, how much you appreciate them or what they did to help you. Maybe even your neighbor, teacher. Just express gratitude and kind of deepen those feelings and those relationships and really can create some good connections. It feels good inside, for reals. So, if you ever feel like life is just a bit heavy, Believe me, I know. Remember that gratitude is such a powerful tool. See it as a tool, my friend. And it's always within reach. Even on those really tough days, there's always a small little glimmer. You guys heard of glimmers, right? There's always a small glimmer. And every time we choose to focus on that, we are giving our brain just a little boost, and we're making our days just a little bit brighter in that process. I can't wait to share with you about your RAS and about how you can program your brain to see the positive and to have gratitude, and it just becomes natural. You guys got this. I gotta go, but I'm so excited I had just a couple moments to do this with you. Have a great night.